I'm Olivia, and this is Ritual Kitchen, where I like to talk about plants, sometimes connect them to more spiritual topics, and I just have a general curiosity for all plants, mushrooms, crystals, and all those things, and I like to experiment and see what happens, and also just nerd out and learn more and find more ways to keep myself and those around me healthy. And so in this video, I'm just gonna quickly talk about making a tincture of yarrow. And yarrow is called Schafgarbe in German. And milenrama in Spanish. I'll go into what it's good for in a moment, but this I collected in September in Berlin. There's a lot of yarrow growing all over the place. It is like considered a weed, and Berlin has really acidic, dry, sandy ground, so it's one of those plants that comes in to balance out the ground, and thus it makes for a very good tincture for anyone who's living in Berlin or in a similar bioregion, because the plants are often giving us exactly what we need where we are. So I collected this near the Spree River and put it in alcohol, just vodka, for like 6 weeks. I've got some tea filters because I can't find my muslin, and I'm gonna let it sift through, and then I'll put it into bottles, and that's really all there is to it. It's super straightforward. Just pick it between like June and September when it's blooming. You use all the parts, or like all of the above ground parts, so the leaves, the flowers, the stalks, and just cover it in alcohol, wait for 4 weeks, and then you can use it as a tincture as you need, or yeah, on the daily, depending on what your constitution is and what you kind of need help with. So yarrow is really good for dealing with fevers or with colds. It can help lower your blood pressure. It's a good stimulation for your digestive system. It can also help with like infections, for example, if you have cystitis or urinary tract infections. And it's also a plant that you can use on wounds. Yarrow is also good for internal or external bleeding, and it can help reduce your menstrual bleeding, and it can reduce too much menstrual bleeding and also aid in stopping cramps. In general, it's just a really good plant for inflammation, and it helps strengthen your mucous membrane, so all those wet and slimy parts of you. Can also help a little bit with like calming you, and is a good one for clarity. And then this can just go in your compost. And there we have it. I got about, let me see, 300 milliliters of tincture. So I'm gonna put this into little bottles, and then I can use it and gift it out as a please. Okay, so thank you for watching this short and sweet video about yarrow and how to use it for tinctures. I find sometimes it helps to just watch someone go through the motions of doing it, and then you realize like, wow, that is really not that complicated to just put some plants in some alcohol for, you know, a month to 6 weeks, and then you have some tincture that's going to help you with whatever you're going through in life. Thank you for watching. I have an Instagram where I share infographics about plants, food recipes, and what's going on. And I also have an Etsy shop where you can buy posters, like fabric tapestries. At the moment I have some with like edible mushrooms in English and German on it. I'm planning like a big fabric poster of like over 100 different herbs and the translations for those into German, Spanish, Italian, French, and maybe Portuguese. Just like thought of as a kind of fabric poster that you can take with you when you're traveling, so that you can communicate with people about, like, you know, the plants you need or what you're looking for. Yeah, stay tuned, follow my Etsy shop, follow Instagram, and leave me a like and a subscribe so that I can grow this channel and share more information.